All right, hey folks, going to get into what's called dimensional analysis here today. And here's what I'll tell you about dimensional analysis. For those of you that are freshmen, you're going to do this an awful lot from what I'm told in your physical science classes. So you may have already started this. If you haven't, it's not a big deal. But you're going to do this a lot. So if you don't quite completely grasp it today, don't worry, you'll get it, okay? You're going to use this also a ton in chemistry when you get to chemistry class, so just something to think about. So the first thing I see when I'm looking at dimensional analysis, I see this chart that we're going to reference a lot today, and so we want to fill this in. And so it always kind of cracks me up. These conversions, some people struggle with, and I want to make sure that we understand these. So first of all, a yard. How many feet is a yard? Hopefully you put down 3 feet. Okay. How many inches are in 3 feet? Well, there's 12 inches in a foot. So if we have 3 of those, we have 36 inches. Okay. 1 mile is how many feet? This is the one you're going to memorize. Okay. There's 5,280 feet. Now, an interesting question. How'd they come up with 5,280? I don't know. That would be, if you know the answer to that, let me know. 1 hour is how many minutes? I have 60 minutes in an hour, okay? And how many seconds would there be? Well, if there are 60 minutes in an hour and 60 seconds in a minute, I'm going to go ahead and multiply 60 times 60 and get 3,600 seconds, okay? We've got some, let's see here. Well, I could also do this. The conversions, 1 meter is how many centimeters? I'm going to go ahead and say 100 centimeters, okay? I've got an easy way to transition you from meters to decimeters to decameters to kilometers, but I'm going to hold off from doing that right now because I think I don't want to make this video too long is really what it comes down to, okay? 1 pound is how many ounces? I remember this because I was almost a 10-pound baby. I was 9 pounds, 14 ounces, which makes me a really fat baby. But 14 is almost a full pound. 16 ounces is 1 pound, okay? 1 year is how many weeks? There are 52 weeks in a year. And with that, 52 times 7, there is going to be 365 days in a year. Okay? I just realized that would be 364. So it must be 52 weeks in 1 day. Interesting. Never realized that before. All right, so where does the dimensional analysis come into play? Well, that's where we start next. Okay, so as I look at this next portion right here, it says this: a cheetah runs 300 feet in 2.92 seconds. Okay, what is that in miles per hour? Well, when we're talking feet per second, feet in 2.92 seconds, I'm going to put them over the top of each other. 300 feet in 2.92 seconds. Okay, now what I have to think about is how do I convert these feet to miles? Well, we have a conversion up here that says for every 5,280 feet, there's 1 mile. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to put the feet down here and the mile up here. Now you may be asking yourself, why did I do that? Well, the feet are going to cancel out, so I'm left in miles. Okay? And so I'm going to go ahead and say that for 1 mile, there's 5,280 feet. Okay? But whatever the unit is up here, if you want it to cancel out, you have to put that unit down there. Now, as far as seconds, I want to convert the seconds to hour. So I'm going to go ahead and put the seconds up here and the hour down here. Okay? So if we work this out, seconds per hour, we said there were 3,600 seconds per 1 hour. Okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and cancel out seconds. And again, we see that we are in miles per hour. Feet per second, miles per hour. Okay? So in the end, I'm going to put down miles per hour. And that is going to be, if I turn this on, I'm going to go ahead and take 300 times 3,600, and I'm going to divide that by 2.92 times 5,280. And approximately 70, you see out there, 70 miles per hour. Okay, 70 mph, miles per hour. Okay? So I hope you're getting used to this idea of whatever's in the numerator, we have to put in denominator if we want to cancel it out. Whatever's in the denominator has to be put in the numerator so that we can cancel those out. Okay? So the next one, we go from the fastest animal in the world to the slowest, I believe, animal in the world. We have a sloth travels 0.15 miles per hour. Convert this speed into feet per minute. Okay? So the first conversion I want to do is from miles to feet. Well, since the miles is on top, I'm going to put the miles down below. And I'm going to put the feet up above. Okay? Now we know that for every 1 mile, there's 5,280 feet. Okay? And then over here, the hour's on the bottom, so I'm going to put the hour up top. And we want to convert it to minute. So I'm going to put the minute down here. Okay? So for every 1 hour, there's 60 minutes. So when we work this out, the miles are gone, the hours are gone, and we're left in feet per minute, which is what we want. So I want to go ahead and do feet per minute. And I'm going to take this 0.15. Let's clear that actually. 0.15 times 5,280 times, well, just 1, so I'm going to get rid of that, divided by 60. And we get 13.2 feet per minute. Okay, 13.2 feet per minute. All right, now I'm going to let you guys try the next two for me. Okay, I've looked at them. I think that these are, you're able to do these, so I want to see what you can do on those two. I'm going to flip over to the back side. Number 1, on the back side, you can cross off. Do not have to do. Number 2, it costs 5 cents per day to pay for the water you use to brush your teeth. What is the cost in dollars per year? Okay. So right now we have 5 cents per day. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do this. 5 cents per day. Okay. Now we want dollars per year. So I need to convert this cents to dollars. So I'm going to go ahead and say cents goes on the bottom, dollars goes on top. Okay? And so for every $1, the larger the two values, for every $1, there's 100 cents. To convert from day to year, day's on bottom, so I'm going to put day on top and year on bottom. So what we're left with, day will cancel out, cents will cancel out. I'm left in dollars per year. Okay? Dollars per year. I need to go ahead and take days. For 1 year, there's 365 days. Okay? So to work this out, I'm going to take 5 times 365 and then divide that by 100. So this is $18.25 per year. Oh, I put the dollar over there, so we could write this out, $18.25 per year. Okay, so for a family like mine, a family of 6, times that by 6, that's almost 110 bucks just to brush your teeth. Oh boy, gonna get on my girls. Too much water. All right. Anyways, I hope that made sense. Like I said, dimensional analysis is something that you're going to cover a lot in science. I hope you took the time. Do your best, and we'll check your answers when we get a chance to check our answers. Have a great night. We'll talk to you later.